Hey guys, if you are wondering how much it costs to be a realtor, Texas real estate agent in Texas, here are the breakdown of cost. So the first thing you have to pay for is this online courses, 180-hour courses. You could do it in person, but online is the cheapest. And the one that I found that was cheapest for me was around $329 and 180 hours of courses. And basically, this is all online. These are the six tests you have to take: principles of real estate, laws of agency, laws of contracts, etc., etc. But the online platform, once you read through it, you'll have a test in the end, and you have to pass it. And then you have to do it over and over again 6 times. You have to study it, pass it, study it, pass it, and it's all online. And once you finish all 6 of them, what you do next is you have to pay TREC. TREC is basically Texas Real Estate Commission. They're in charge of all the real estate agents in Texas, and you have to pay them to tell them, hey, I'm ready. I've just taken all my courses and I'm ready to take my final exam, and I'm ready to submit an application to be a real estate agent. So TREC fees, you have to pay them $185. The breakdown of fees is over here in their website. Basically, they just have application fees and all these different fees for their breakdown. If you're interested, you can go to their website for it, but you have to pay them to let them know that you're ready to take the final exam after you take the qualifying courses. And once you do that, you also have to pay a fingerprint exam, which is usually Identigo, $39, and you just have to go to this place to take your fingerprints to make sure you are background checked and all good and all clean, you don't have bad history and stuff. So you pay them for that, and then you go to your final exam, which is in person. So this is the only time that your exam is actually in person. And a lot of people say there's like maybe 70%, 60% passing rate. So in-person exam, you have to pay another $43 for that in person, and you have to be in there taking the exam. So once you finish all this, you pass everything, you then go to choose your broker. So now that you've passed everything and paid the application fee in TREC will come back to you and say, hey, you have an official license, you're officially an agent now. But as an agent, you have to choose a broker. So there's a lot of different brokerage. Keller Williams is a big one. A lot of big brokerages out there, but a lot of them have a lot of different commission splits. So the one I went with is Central Metro Realty, which is this one, and I basically chose them because I wanted 100% commission. So it really depends on what you want to do. But for me, I'm doing this as a part-time, so I didn't really want to do any of their trainings or anything. I just wanted to do it by myself. So I did a 100% commission plan, and these are all their different plans that they have. At first, I was thinking of doing the 90-10 split, which doesn't have any annual fees or monthly fees, but then I just decided to go with their 300 plan. So basically, you pay $300 for the whole year, and then every transaction that you have to pay them $300 for like a residential sale or whatnot. But that's another brokerage fee. It may sound expensive, but other brokerage will cost so much more. It really depends on what you're looking for. But I'll explain more later how that could be cheaper in this route. But really, the most expensive thing in your real estate journey is your MLS fees. So MLS is how much you're going to be paying to get access to, there's a system for agents called Supra, where you'll be able to open their doors and stuff using a lockbox, and you'll be able to search things on the MLS. Like Zillow is just reflecting all the MLS sites. So the MLS fee is really the most expensive thing. And the thing is that as an agent, you don't really have to be part of an MLS membership. So, but being part of an MLS membership is the one that allows you to go look at houses and allows you to open locks and allows you to do those things. But if you don't have an MLS, you can still sell houses, but you won't have access to them, which would be difficult to do. So having an MLS is very helpful. You can just go to any house that's for sale and just go check them out, schedule a showing. You can see any open house that you want to see. but it's not required. But it's the most expensive one, and it's around $1,000 for the whole year. So your MLS is also connected to your brokerage. So always when you choose a brokerage, always ask what MLS they're part of. The one that I'm part of is called My Metro Tex, but there's a lot of different kinds of MLS, and it all depends on which brokerage you join. So My Metro Tex is this one, and they have a different fees right here. They said they're known to be cheaper, and the breakdowns can be confusing, but it's prorated. It's more expensive. You pay for the start of the year. If you join like late December or November, you're only paying for that time period. But then there's like other fees included that is not really shown here yet. So for here, like it's around $464 for the start of the month. But so all in all, as a real estate agent, it comes to over $2,000 to be a real estate agent and to have access to open doors and stuff through your MLS in your first time joining as a real estate agent. For me, I joined as a part-time because I have a full-time job, and I'm doing this for investment purposes and for my own personal side investments, and it's worth it just to be able to, if I know that I'm gonna have at least one transaction. So for me, I'm in the process now of buying my another rental property, and the cost of the property is around $300,000, and the commission for the agent is about 3%. So 3% of the $300,000 is $9,000. So by buying this as me being my agent myself, I get $9,000 back. So even though I lose this $2,000, I still get $7,000 back. And if I have more transaction later on, then I'll have more transactions to do it. So that's it. Hope that's helpful. Feel free to ask any questions if you have any. All the best.